Hey, Mystic Michaela spiritual family. Welcome to Know Your Aura with Mystic Michaela. Today, we are talking about all the celebrity news you want to know about, but in aura color. But first, we have popologist, recent guest to a certain celebrity wedding, Scotty. Hey, Scotty.
Hey, guys. I was shocked.
I know.
I got the invite.
It's crazy.
To Taylor and Kelsey Swift's, was it
You never
Travis
know his
Swift's
name.
wedding. Travis
Kelsey.
Travis Kelsey. And, I was shocked.
I know, it's crazy.
I'm allowed to say it now. I had to sign many, many forms. There were so many documents to sign.
Yeah, she's yellow.
And I signed them all.
Okay.
And the reason actually I got in is because a few people refused. There was a few people that did not want to sign all the documents.
Right.
I said, fine, I will sign the documents.
Yeah. What can you tell us?
I can tell you some things. I saw the other Kelsey there. Was it Jason? He was shirtless. He did not wear a shirt.
Okay.
How do you come to a wedding without a shirt? I mean, unbelievable, right?
Right.
Happy Gilmore was there.
Yes. He married them.
He married them, which was very, very odd, but for some, yeah.
Okay.
I guess it worked. And there was a lot of people there. I was in the crowd. I was trying to get like a sense of like how close they were to Travis.
Yes.
And
like
Taylor.
over the relationships and the thousand people.
And I felt like a lot of them they knew who she was from her music.
Yeah.
But they had never like personally had any interaction.
That's crazy.
Which was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, or they had like a hello, hi, how are you thing. So a lot of guests I thought maybe.
Including yourself.
Including me.
Yeah.
How did I get invited?
Did you hit the shrimp bar like immediately?
Oh, of course. I was first in line. Big, very large shrimp. Very large.
Jumbo shrimp.
Jumbo shrimp. They almost, I forgot the name of them, but they were like the tiger shrimp.
Oh.
They taste like lobster.
Oh, yeah.
That's how good it was.
Yeah.
But,
I wonder if she did have tiger shrimp, by the way.
Yeah. And I'm looking, in a few moments, you're going to go through some of the guests that were there.
Yes.
I should have had this information before.
Yeah.
Because I don't know who any of these people are.
Right.
So it would have been helpful if you could have given me that information before.
Yeah, a little.
Because I kept walking up to people, hey, I'm this, and they introduce themselves like I'm supposed to know who they are.
This has gone on for like 2 minutes, by the way.
Get started. All right. Talk about their logo or whatever you're going to talk about.
Well, all right. So Taylor and Travis got married, obviously. Like even Scott knows that.
Yes.
And everybody's and I did talk about their guest list. I talked about a lot of people on the guest list, oracally, and that's over on my Substack, and it's free. And please feel free. All you need is like an email to subscribe. It means a lot to me. But nobody read the logo.
Oh.
And I read what you may or may not know about me is I do read logos. And it looked like Taylor and Travis made their own logo. And it's on their invitation. And in some of the leaked photos, like on the entrance, they had the same logo. So I wonder, did they, this seems to me like Taylor's yellow purple, which means this girl plans everything. Like she's very on top of things. She's very planny. That's her yellow. But she's also really intuitive. And it's and she's spiritual. And I thought it was really interesting that she took both of, their T initials and they put them together and she like bound them, with the logo, looks like hearts and things. And I'm just looking at the logo and this isn't aesthetic. This is more to me like a spiritual read on that logo. And it feels like a business. It doesn't feel like something that they just made for the invitations.
Right.
To me, it feels like something that's a business, and I didn't look into it. Is this a new LLC? I don't even know what they do. But to me, it feels like they are creating, and this, I don't know if it's literal or if it's like metaphorical, but to me, it feels it will eventually be a literal, some sort of production or business or something in that world.
Okay.
And I just get a sense that she is creating a world around the both of them that can outlast the many phases and changes and fads of where they are. Like in a very unstable place, the entertainment industry, she knows that in order to stay relevant, you have to be the person who gives relevancy. And I think she knows that about herself. Like she doesn't want to chase likes. She doesn't want to chase relevancy. She wants to epitomize it. And to me, and that's safety. And that actually makes a lot of sense. And it's honestly something we could all take. Like, instead of chasing other people's likes or oh, I'm going to work for your approval or work to stay safe in your energy based on how you think of me. Like, she's really telling us, like, no, create your own safe space where you don't need that. You epitomize your own self-relevancy. I hope that makes sense. And I feel like this business or this brand, what I'm picking up on, is she's creating that for her and Travis. And it's interesting. This is really interesting because I read her Cats with her a while ago. And I actually did this on the Substack too. And you can look at that, like, search up Taylor and her cats, and it's free, and you can read all about it. And I got this sense that she likes to make safe spaces. The cats were showing me this. Safe spaces. I sound insane when I say that. In her weird world in order to have a very normal person life. I do feel like Taylor likes her creature comforts and likes to have some semblance of routine. I mean, she is yellow, so I feel like she likes routine. I feel like she likes kind of like homey, everyday things, kind of in this bubble, of her over-the-top life. And I feel like she's doing this for Travis, too, because he's purple-blue.
Right.
And he has, how do we put it? I think everyone's always been, like, juries out about Travis a little bit.
Yeah, and that was my question I was going to ask you. My question for you.
Yeah.
Now, she obviously would never come out and say this.
Yeah.
But in her head, does Taylor think Travis is the weak link?
Yeah.
Like, of the two of them? Like, they're a power couple.
Right.
But she's really the one, the engine.
Yeah.
And he's, like, kind of like the caboose.
That's funny.
Like, and she knows, like, if there's going to be a mess up, it's going to be from him.
Yeah.
Or the brother.
Or his
that
family.
brother. Yeah, the family.
Or his family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can love someone a lot and know that they're the ones, like, if we're going to have a fumble,
right?
Like,
like me. Like, I know if we're going to have a fumble, it's going to be me.
No, stop that.
I think, like, you.
No, that's not true. Like, I think in any good partnership, you know your partner's, like, weaknesses.
Right.
And if you really have a strong partnership, you work together to make sure we don't have any places where those weaknesses aren't fortified. Okay. And to me, I feel like she fortifies his weaknesses. Now, he's purple-blue, and purple, and how do I put it? Like I said, the jury, I feel like it was some fans, like, is he good? Is he forever? Is that the hurt? I feel like he supplies a lot of vibes to her. A lot of love, a lot of excitement, a lot of creativity, a lot of just, like, safety and a sense of honesty and whatnot. So to me, it's always felt real. And it's interesting because she's always gone back to purple-blue. And if you look at her relationship timeline, anytime that she's kind of recovered from something, it was with a purple-blue partner.
Right.
And so it's interesting that she stayed with a purple-blue partner. In the past, she kind of moved on and went to greens. But, like, now she's like, no, I'm staying with a purple-blue guy. So I think that's another reason why everyone's like, is this for real? But I think it is. But I think, she's creating a safe space around him so that he doesn't spiral out. Right. And she's planning for purple bombs is what's happening. His purple bomb. Yeah. Like, she's planning for, okay, like, this is what I think. Like, okay, you have your last season with the Chiefs. Okay.
Right.
This is what you want to do. Fine. But I also want to make sure you don't, like, hit a wall, crash and burn.
Right.
If it doesn't go your way this year.
Right.
Like, we gotta, and anytime I read these, like, elite athletes, I can't imagine being married to one. I really, really can't. Only because what replaces the roar of that crowd? You tell me. Like, what replaces that?
Well, what might be replacing it for him is her.
Yes.
Because she has that roar, and then he's, like, part of that roar.
And that's why when I see these two T's smushed together and soldered with a heart, she's saying, you're in it with me.
Right.
This is ours together.
Right.
What can we do as a couple,
right.
as an entity, as, like, a business, a brand? Right. So that's what I get from this logo.
Right.
So I feel like she's trying to like, kind of just, like, sturdy up that foundation of them with the business backing. Okay. Like, oh, we make choices together. We do this together. We can do production together. I feel like he has ideas. Yeah. Oh, I want to create this. Or it would be, I think he, like, spirals because he's purple. So he's like, oh, what if I had this documentary? Or what if I had this? Yeah. I'm sure he, like, goes off and she's like, okay. She listens.
Right.
And she's like, wow, and then she kind of takes it from there. So
yeah. Yes. I mean, he is a purple bomb waiting to happen. And the thing is, like, this is their first year being married, obviously, right? We've been married 21. So they got a long way to go.
Yeah.
And he's got a lot of, there could be a lot of mishaps.
Yeah, we know.
I don't think she's going to have the mishaps. She's pretty solid that way. But he could have a lot of mishaps. Yeah. And that would be embarrassing, especially if it happened year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
well,
something like that.
When you're purple blue,
and you bomb it some certain ways, this could be bad. She knows it could be bad.
She knows, and I think she's planning for but she's also so intuitive and so linked to him.
Right.
I think she's like, all right, like let's make sure it doesn't get to a place where it ruins us. So where are the places you can play? Where are the places you can put that energy where it's not destructive and it's more like creative and exciting and all that?
Right.
I can see her like this is just like I don't know, like a bit of a not a man, like a Taylor, like a splainer, like Taylor splainer. Like I can see her now, Travis, like that. And when you're purple, like he's so purple. I can see him being like, don't tell me what to do.
Yeah, at some point.
So I can see her giving him parts of whatever business this is to run on his own, which I think would be like really helpful for him.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's what I get when I look at the logo.
Oh yeah.
So it seems like
agree.
they're planning for longevity in a practical way.
Sure. That is a leash she has on him, which is very short. Because after every night, let me check your phone.
Stop.
All right.
Okay. That's funny.
All right. So let's go through. So they had this wedding, Madison
Yes.
Square Garden. A lot of the fans, I guess, were curious as to why that was the venue. Seemed like a non-Taylor type venue.
Yes.
Right? And then there was a lot of conversation.
Was she married before?
Right.
Like
why there? Why, do the billionaire kind of thing? Like Bezos did the billionaire thing. I can't remember, a couple years back or a year back where he took Venice over and all the people, the town of Venice were very upset, like causing problems. The same thing with New York. I'm sure New Yorkers were very upset because she shut down I don't know how many blocks in the traffic there. It's not cool, if you live there, right?
New Yorkers aren't impressed.
They're not impressed.
Yeah.
Like, they just walk by and say, why is this street shut down today? What wedding is this going on?
Yeah.
Okay. That's your New Yorker. So a lot of that kind of billionaire vibes.
I think a lot of air conditionings went out
thing.
because of the power, like surges and stuff.
So I think a lot of her fans, again, I don't question anything. She's the greatest. But a lot of the fans might be questioning, why there? Why'd you do it this way?
Okay.
Was this the real? Because everyone, the big fans, really were in it with her, right? And maybe I don't know if they got slighted by this. They felt it was a slight. I don't know.
I saw a little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Like reactions, and I think
like the amount,
yeah.
Well, yeah, just like the amount of money and kind of what some people would see as like waste and carbon footprint,
right?
Seems a little bit off.
Yeah,
right?
She donated a lot. She donated $26 million before to the
Bezos
city.
Donated to
$3. He's donated $3 million.
But, did the same kind of thing.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So, okay, so this is just like energetically speaking.
Yes,
we have yet to see at this point on this day of recording. No official photos have been released about of Taylor and Travis on their wedding on that day, and I can't wait to see them because I think it'll tell a lot about what the process for them has been. And, did they get married before? Like, what's going on? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I have to look at their pictures. I feel like with them, a big thing is back to that logo and the whole vibe. To me, it does feel kind of like a hard launch of this is who we are as a couple. And this is what we can do for this industry.
Okay.
There were a lot of people there. It was quite buzzy. I feel like it was a networking opportunity for people. It was definitely an opportunity to see what can we do together, when we get the buzz and take over like a lot of the media attention and stuff like that. To me, it feels businessy, but it also does feel like something. It's flashy, but that doesn't feel un-Taylor to me. She was like with her ex, Joe Alwyn, I think that's how you say his name, for like years. And because he didn't want to be public, she was very under the radar for him. And I feel like Travis is, oh no, go shine, go sparkle. I'll sparkle with you. Let's go. So it's just very opposite. So I don't think it's like un-Taylor. To me, I just feel I think they had private aspects of their wedding and a very public aspect. And so I feel like they balanced it. That's what I get. But to me, it feels businessy. Right. Like, and then the part of me is like, because I saw like Brad Pitt, and I just got this general sense just looking at him. Kind of like,
why am I here?
Not just, it felt to me like he was excited to be there. Right. He's green purple, and I felt like he was excited to be there, but also just, it felt like almost like a work event.
Yeah.
So I'm like, to me, that was like a weird feeling because he had his green up in a certain way, and his purple was good, but his green was up, and it's like, did his agent like, was this like tipped off to agents? Are there production companies involved with this guest list? Like who was consulted? How do you really get a ticket? Like things like that. Then I'm wondering,
like you have to go.
Is it networky or something?
Okay,
it's interesting.
We'll see. I mean, and also I think a lot of people are assuming that a movie will come out about this. It'll be on
100%.
Disney, and they'll charge you for that.
I 100% believe that this was
filmed, and that's what they don't want to release it until that.
I do believe this was filmed somehow.
So some sort of business.
Something.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I was sitting at a table. I didn't know anyone. I didn't happen to see Brad Pitt. I was looking for him because I knew that guy, but I didn't know these other people. So I was at a table, and there was this guy there named Jack Antonoff.
Yes.
And he introduced himself to me. I didn't know who he was.
Well, let me talk about him.
Okay. He seemed a little off.
He was.
That's what I'm saying. Is that name off? He seemed off.
So over on my Substack guest list read, I just kind of threw spaghetti at the wall. It was just who stood out to me, basically.
Okay.
And I honestly don't think I'm like such a deep diver. I'm definitely not the deep diver Swiftie that many are. But I know Jack Antonoff works with her a lot to produce like her albums. And when I looked at him, his aura looked kind of weird. Like it looked jumpy. So he's green, purple, blue. So his green was like a box around him. And then within it, his purple and blue were a little like jumpy looking. And his, like, it was kind of wild and doing what it wants under the umbrella of the green. So to me, I was getting that this isn't his jam. Like, he did not want to go tonight. This isn't something that he wanted to do. He has to but he was forced to because of his relationship with Taylor. So I even put my takeaway, he'd rather be working, but for Taylor, he'll go like that. So I was picking up that I'd rather not be here, but I got to go do this. And it felt more than just a normal kind of feeling. And then my lovely Substack people in the comments were like, well, let me tell you about Jack Antonoff and all the drama about him. So apparently I don't know. And this is like, there's a PowerPoint that somebody made years ago that went viral. And somebody was kind enough to link it in the Substack comments. And honestly, I just couldn't. Like, it was way too, it was a lot. It was very in-depth. Okay. But apparently, long ago, he dated Lena Dunham, who's purple turquoise. Okay. And was also at Taylor's wedding.
Yes.
Okay.
I saw her.
Yes. And she and him broke up. And there was some sort of chatter that it had something to do with Lorde, the singer. Okay. Royal, you know her. And then she's indigo purple turquoise.
Was she there too?
She was not there.
Oh.
She was not there.
Notable no-show.
Notable no-show. Now, I guess there's reasons. Because then their publicists are always like, well, she's working on her. It's like, okay, whatever. So notable no-show. And then Jack Antonoff, who's married to a woman named Margaret Qualley. I'm bad at this. She's an actress. She's turquoise, purple, blue, and she wasn't there.
Oh, my gosh.
And one of my Substack members called him a turquoise chaser, and I thought that was hysterical.
That is so true. I was going to say something. That is so funny. Do you remember who said that?
Yeah, I can look it up.
Okay,
yeah.
Because I was like trying to come up with some sort of joke this whole time, like with these three turquoises.
Yeah.
But that is great.
Yeah.
Whoever came up with that in the Substack.
Turquoise chaser. Okay, Elizabeth B.
Okay.
She called him a turquoise chaser.
On your Substack in the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Not in the chat, in the comments on the guest list post.
All right, Elizabeth B. That is hysterical.
Yeah, so he's a turquoise chaser.
That's great.
So what's interesting is, and I didn't know this, but at the time of Taylor's wedding, there was some weirdness. Like, why isn't his wife, Margaret, going with him to this wedding? Okay. He took his sister or something. And everyone's like, what's going on? Because over on Margaret's Instagram, I mean, people really look into this. I guess over on Margaret's Instagram, she's like changing her handle to something that's like, it used to be one of his references to a song, and now it's something else. And everyone's like, what's going on? And then we all just collectively found out they're getting divorced. Okay. So everyone's like, what? So I mean, there's so much more to this. And I think the big question was, is he cheating did he cheat with Margaret? Did he cheat originally on Lena? Was Lorde somebody he cheated with? And I feel like we always go after these women, but I really feel like with
just Jack.
Yeah. What happens is, I mean, this is just my read on him. He gets like really obsessive. I think he likes, turquoises are very musy. They're a muse.
Right.
You know, and I feel like he loves to find a muse, have them reflect himself to him, and then go use it to go help other people write music. And that pisses me off. And I'm sure he's fine. I don't really know him. I don't want to like villainize him. I'm not saying he's some jerk, but I'm saying because Margaret's people said there's been no infidelity. This is we love each other. Everything's great, but we're getting divorced. Like okay, everything's great, but we're getting divorced. Okay, but like I feel like with Jack, he finds these turquoises, and turquoises reflect you. They're like, oh, here, do you want me to be this? Do you want me to say this? Here, here's these hidden parts, shadow parts of yourselves that I can show you, or I'll speak into. Like, Lena's a brilliant writer.
Right.
You know, Lord is a brilliant writer. Margaret is a dancer and an actress. Like, these are really creative, like, beautiful women who probably have really reflective things to say and reflect on him and show him parts of himself. He's like, whoa.
Yeah.
And then I think he just like uses it.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of Daisy. He kind of reminds me of, like Daisy and the Six. You watched?
Yeah, that show, yeah.
Yeah, we watched the movie, but I read the book. And Daisy, she's just like a fictional character. This is a Taylor Jenkins Page novel. I'm going off on a whole tangent. But at the beginning, she realizes that she's saying things and some guy is using it to write hits.
Okay.
And then she's like, forget that, like that. And I can see Jack.
Well, yeah, it seems so. I mean, there's not one of these three people that you mentioned, Margaret, turquoise, purple, blue.
Yeah.
Lord, indigo, purple, turquoise.
Yeah.
Lena, purple, turquoise. Not even a logic color. There's not even one logic color for the three women.
Yeah. And he's just like and I think he goes all hard on him, like, oh, you're gorgeous. Oh, you help me. Oh, you're so inspirational. And then all of a sudden they're just like, wait a second, everything interesting about you, I just gave you.
Right.
Like anything interesting about you, I'm the one that like made it up and showed it to you.
Right. Yeah.
And it's just like, eh.
Well, like I said,
I feel like I was just really mean to Jack Antonoff.
You should be, because I don't know. There was something off about him. I saw something off about this guy.
I kind of feel bad because I think he's really close with Taylor and helps her a lot.
Now, I'm going to ask a weird question. Like I'm very ignorant. He wasn't with Taylor.
No.
Okay. He wasn't one of those boys.
They're close friends, and he's helped her produce like amazing albums.
Okay. So, because she had the yellow, so he probably wouldn't.
Right. She would be like,
that wouldn't work.
That's not going to work.
That's not going to work with the yellow.
Taylor's the type too. Like if she has an idea, she's like, oh no, I said that.
Right. You go away now.
And I wrote that down, and my name's on it. Like Taylor does anything, she's like, oh, credit me. Right. Which good for her.
Well, congratulations to Taylor and Travis Swift.
Travis Kelce.
Swift, whatever. All right, let's take a quick break, and we're going to talk about soccer.
I live in Florida, sunny all of the time. What do I have to watch out for? UV damage on my skin. And other mineral sunscreens, they do turn your face kind of white. And I wanted something that I could go out and just wear that and be good with it. Well, OneSkin has my solution I've been using for quite a while. It's the OS1 Face SPF Broad Spectrum, just their tinted cream. And I put it on. Sometimes that's all I wear. I don't wear any other type of makeup. I'll just wear this and go out. And I know that not only am I being protected by damaging UV-induced pigmentation, but also I'm getting this antioxidant power of vitamin C serums. It's also protecting me against 3 types of aging with their OS1 peptide. And do you know that the research led to OS1, that is OneSkin's proprietary peptide? It is the first ingredient proven to switch off those damaged senescent cells, actually slowing skin aging directly at the source. And I get to do this in my existing routine, protecting my face, but with a little tint, little color. And guess what? For a limited time, you can try OneSkin with 15% off using code KYA at oneskin.co/KYA. That's 15% off oneskin.co with code KYA. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you. Hey, Scotty.
Hey, guys. All right. So World Cup.
Yes.
It's big.
Everybody talks about it.
Football. They call it football.
Football.
I don't get it. I'm just going to be straight up. I don't get the soccer or football, whatever you want to call it.
Football.
I tried to watch it. I did watch one game. I watched one full game, U.S. versus Belgium.
Yes.
It was so boring. And then I watched like bits and pieces of a couple other games.
Right.
A couple minutes here, a couple minutes there. And I just don't get this soccer. And I know I'm in the minority.
Oh, very much
because
so.
the world thinks this is the greatest thing ever.
Yes, yes.
The one thing I will say about it that I do love is there's no commercials, basically.
Yeah.
It just plays. The time just plays. Like football, the worst part, like American football, the worst thing is like every 2 minutes there's a commercial. They stop the play. You know, the referees talk about the play for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So it gets boring that way. But soccer just goes. And that part is cool. If it was a better game, that would be great. But to me, it's like you get to go, like if it's 2-0, the game's over. Like, and then all they do is just like sit back there and just, I don't know. It's just boring.
Yeah, you just don't get it.
I don't get it. And
I think it's cultural. I think it's harder for Americans to wrap their head around football.
I guess I get why people would like it. I can understand that. But I myself don't get it. And then the other thing is like they're always like flopping around and they're always complaining and whining and moaning.
He hurt me.
And it's really, like, it's kind of weird because like they'll be lying on the ground. And like in football, if you're lying on the ground like that, American football, like they're hurt. Like they're out for the game.
Yeah.
You know, if Josh Allen gets knocked over, he's going into the tent with a concussion. These guys they're like, oh, hurt. They're on the ground for like 5 minutes, and then they just pop up and they're fine.
Very victim blue.
It's like a whole victim blue thing going on. And they're always getting hurt, but not getting hurt.
Yeah.
So
they complain a lot too. They're always like complaining.
But obviously, there's been some big and I do love like the countries that come together, like the Norwegians do the row, and you see them rowing everywhere. Is that right?
Yes.
They're the ones doing the row. And when we were in Boston, the airport was filled with men in kilts, just drinking beer.
The tartan army.
That was the Scot from Scotland. So that part's cool.
That part's fun.
I like that.
Yeah.
And so that's neat.
The community.
But there have been some personalities that have come out of this World Cup.
Yes.
And I think we're going to talk about a few of these.
Yes.
All right. So and again, I don't know. The only name I see on this is Messi. And the only reason why I know Messi from Argentina is because if you go to TJ Maxx and you go to the men's section, like half the shirts have his name on the back. They sell a lot of Messi clothes there.
Because he plays soccer around here in Florida.
Yeah, and I don't know why TJ Maxx, for some reason, just has
Messi.
all his gear.
The kids love
So
him.
I knew that name, Messi. But other than Messi, I didn't know anybody.
Yeah.
All right, so from France, and I assume these people, they're superstars, Mbappe.
Yes, Mbappe. Okay. So... Side note, I think people are always like, read more sports people. And like Mystic Michaela doesn't watch a lot of sports. Unless it's the Bills. Unless it's the Buffalo Bills. But I'm like, that's just part of who I am because I was born there. So I have to care. It's more.
Okay. All right, Mbappe.
So I just felt the need to tell people this. Okay. All right, but here we go. So big personalities. Some number ones I've been told, please read this person. All right. Mbappe. Okay, so he's blue and red. Okay. And so I don't know if this is, you guys,
You know nothing about these people.
Let me know. Okay. I don't know anything about these people.
Please tell us.
All right. So he feels like very serious. Like somebody's like somebody's so serious. You want to just kind of be like, I don't know, mess with them or something. Yeah. So he has a lot of blue surrounding him. I took a picture from when he played in the middle of him playing, and it's actually a lot of blue. And to me, I get that he's very concerned with his legacy, which is a big thing for Blue Reds. Very concerned for his legacy, very concerned with doing things correctly, and very annoyed when things aren't done correctly or fair. Like I think I don't know if he's like a big complainer or something, or if he thinks he's right, like he will not back down on that with a play, or who knows how that works out in the context of soccer. But to me, he feels like he's stubborn, kind of singular-minded about who he is and his righteousness on the field. That's kind of what I get with him. But also like really tough on himself, like very focused, very like competitive, but in a way you want to play against somebody competitively. This guy's serious. Like he does not, but like some people can be serious and have fun and some people can't. I feel like he's just like, he can't. Like he feels like his seriousness, that's fun for him. I don't know, that's what I get on him.
Okay. And like what would be like his reaction if, I don't know if they won the cup. They're in still, I think, France, right? But if they win this...
They're going to the semifinals as of now.
Okay, and then this is going to air a few days later, so I don't know if they have played
We don't know if he won or not.
But if he wins...
Yes.
How does he react?
Next game. What's going on?
Okay.
To the field.
And what if he wins the cup?
Like, we can't celebrate until
that.
We're not onto the next, on the next, like very like laser focused, like, and then also like immediately going to teammates and being like, you messed up here, or we have to do this, or we got to work on this together. Like big on any problem anybody around him has is his problem now.
Okay.
Meaning like we're as good as our weakest player. Like I see him getting a little bit like I think Mbappe walks into the locker room and it's like, because I'm sure he's like gonna say it. He saw it. He did not see it,
right.
and now he's gonna say it.
He sees everything.
He sees it all, and he's gonna tell you about it. Right. And he's gonna like go out there and work with you on it too, because you're gonna make him look bad, or he's So that's I get just like intense.
You miss a pass.
Yes.
You're out there with.
Yeah,
Mbappe, and
he's just very, and I love that for him. Like I see why people are like, oh wow,
Is he like if let's say they win the whole thing, the World Cup, I don't know what you call it, they win the cup. Is he like he takes one day to celebrate and then it's
probably
let's go in 4 years we're doing this again?
Yeah,
type of thing.
He doesn't look like he's so into the social media. He is red blue, so he doesn't feel like he's so into the.
Right.
Listen, they all have to be in the social media side of things at this time because brand deals and it's like a huge.
Yeah.
You have to. It's a great opportunity. I can see him being utilized for that, but he's definitely not somebody who's going to enjoy it the way other people might.
Okay. All right. So next one is Messi.
He's
from Argentina.
Yes.
And this name, he's been in the soccer world forever.
Oh, yeah. He's
right?
39.
Okay. So he's been there a long time. I've heard this name before, even before the World Cup. Like I said, his name is on all the shirts at TJ Maxx. I was even bought one myself. I'm like, oh, should I get a Messi? But all right. What's going on with this guy?
Well, he's red purple.
Okay.
He's a little sheepish feeling to me, though, for a red purple. Oh, well, I got a picture of him playing.
Okay.
And the red and purple are just like, they're really like sputtering around him. I get kind of sense of like, do you like me? Do you like me? Do you like me? Do you like me? Like, I get that a little bit. And I don't know. It kind of like makes people want to like him. Like, yeah, we like you. Like that.
Sure. Why not?
Like, wow, you care so much if I like you. I do like you. You know, kind of like that. And I don't know if that's his. I don't know much about these people. I don't know if this is like his real personality or like that's just what I pick up on him.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's really confident in his own game.
Okay.
That doesn't even feel like something that he stresses about. He honestly feels like he goes onto the field. He's like, I'll kill it. Like he feels like he's conquered whatever that is, like the mind-body connection on the field. Like, I'll kill it. That's not. I think his thing is more kind of, did I mess up that opportunity? Did I screw up? Am I okay? Do you like me? Legacy, but with a little bit more. I wonder if he just screwed up a couple times in life or something, because it feels to me like he's worried that the fans will abandon him, or he's tainted himself in some way. So this to me feels like this is his real. This is it. I can do this, and everyone will like me.
You're saying in his private life he might have.
Yeah, private life.
Might have messed things up. On the field, he's like a legend.
Honestly, like he feels like he has no problem going out there.
I mean,
like I don't get any like imposter syndrome as a soccer player.
Yeah.
Like to me, it's more he's just more concerned with, oh, did you like that? Was that good? Did you have a good time? Red purples are charmers in a lot of ways. Like he feels like he's so charming. Like I feel like he loves all the little boys can come up and he's like, yeah. Like, it's like effortless for him. Like he really likes to be in the energy. Okay. So I feel like he just wants to cultivate more of that energy. And I can see why he's such a fan favorite, because I feel like he really does care if you like him. That's kind of what I get.
I mean, if I was him, I would stand in TJ Maxx in the shirts aisle, men's shirts, and then see which kids come up and buy the shirts.
Okay. That's what you do. That's what you do with your fame.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. All right. Moving on. So far we've had 2 reds. Okay.
Yeah.
So and that's an interesting. It's like I don't think you could do this because I don't think you watched enough. But
no,
I
can't.
Is soccer attract more red men versus greens? In football, American football, the football players are usually red, green. Is it mix?
Sometimes you get a yellow in there.
Yeah. Okay.
But
it's interesting.
I don't know. I'd have to look at more of them.
Okay. All right, so this guy is a sensation. Talk about social media.
Oh, yeah.
This guy has been everywhere.
Yes.
He's from Norway. Norway, I don't think, was supposed to be in... I think they did lose.
Yeah.
But I don't think they were supposed to get as far as they did. They were kind of like that Cinderella team. And his name, Haaland. And people just fell in love with this guy,
He's
right?
got a song. I know about him because my kids.
Haaland. Okay.
Yeah,
so
like
popular.
Our 11-year-old knows Haaland. Like that. And so I looked at him, and he's green purple.
Okay.
And his green and purple are like real wavy and free and like, I don't know, jubilant. Like, I feel like this guy has a great time. Like, he's actually having fun, and he just throws himself at the experience. He's present in the moment. He enjoys any sort of setback is repurposed as a learning opportunity or a cool experience like that. Green purples don't mind getting lost in culture, getting lost in an experience, getting lost in a learning curve. They love to like challenge for a balanced green purple actually like fuels them and feeds them and makes them feel alive. So I feel like this experience for him has been just like really a great one. And he really exudes it. And he feels like he is... I learned that he likes meditation, which I think is hysterical.
Okay.
Because it's so guru green. Like sometimes like green purples are a little guru green. Right. Like he's probably good like that. Like he knows how to, he understands what energy is my point. And he doesn't deny those parts of himself. So like mental wellness and, taking a break if he needs it. I think he knows how to do all that. He just feels like he's very calm, go with the flow, but good at what he does.
Right.
Another guy who I feel like has a sort of mindset like, well, if I work hard, and very green. I bet he's systematic about his practice or his training. Like if I do this and I do it in this way and I level up when I have to, of course I'll be the best. Like that. Like I get he's very secure in himself.
So almost like the opposite of Mbappe. In how they're playing, coming at it.
Oh
one
my God,
green,
yes.
one red.
Yeah. Because he's having a lot of fun with it. He's doing great.
Yeah.
Mbappe is... I think seriousness is fun for him, though.
Okay. I mean, and then if we just look at it from an outside look, Norway wasn't supposed to get this far, maybe.
Yeah.
So it was maybe a little bit less pressure on Holland. I don't know.
Fun,
as a country,
maybe?
like when we think of Norway, we think Winter Olympics.
Yeah.
We don't think soccer.
Yeah.
But with maybe France and these European, or Spain, we think soccer.
Yeah.
So maybe he has a little less pressure on him.
Well, maybe.
I don't know.
That his fans are just thrilled.
Yeah, they're just thrilled
to be here and be part of it.
The fans from Norway seemed like they were having the time of their lives.
Yeah, they were very invested.
Yeah, all I ever saw was these pictures. All I ever see is these pictures of them doing the row. And there's thousands of them doing the row.
Yeah, they seem like a fun crew.
Them and the Scots. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then the next one we have here is Ronaldo.
Yes.
Now, I've heard this name before.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, I think he's been around the soccer world for a long time. I think he's probably, I don't know if he's the same age as Messi, but I would assume he's around that age.
Okay. That's interesting because he's red purple too.
Okay, he's red purple too.
Okay, so he's like a little bit hard. So just to compare, you can be the same aura colors and come off differently.
Okay.
And it's kind of like if I wear a pair of jeans and you wear a pair of jeans and they're the same pair of jeans, they're going to look different on us.
Right.
That is the thing with auras. Whereas Messi's like, do you like me? Do you like me? Do you like me? Like that. Like, it's more of kind of like a conversation. Like he's paying attention to the reaction. Like, I think it's good. Okay, good.
Okay.
To me, Ronaldo feels more like, of course you like me. Like that. So
Okay.
I get... So the way his red is, or like he wouldn't notice if he didn't. So to me, his red aura is very kind of like a bubble around him. So it's keeping him in his own mindset or his own thoughts or his own thought pattern. So less likely to kind of... And I don't know if this is a bad thing or a good thing. I think it's just different personalities. Like harder to get through to this guy like that. So if you have some sort of dissenting opinion from him or something, he might just be like, well, I'm not paying attention to that. Therefore, it's not in my world. Okay. But then his purple's like very much out. So I feel like he likes attention. He doesn't mind being on this world stage. Like I think he thinks everybody loves him, and I feel like he's like, okay, like I'm doing great, I'm proud of myself. Where is he? He's like, he's Portugal.
Portugal.
They didn't make it, but like I feel like he felt good about his performance.
Okay.
And I feel like he felt, I don't know, like I think he always feels okay about himself.
So more of like if he does well rather than the team. I mean, that's tough to say.
That's interesting.
It's hard because like every player is like a team before.
Of course,
right.
I mean, I feel like that might be just... You can still be a really great team player, but also have that part of yourself that isn't so codependent, like on that. And I think he's real good at that. I think I'm being really nice by saying he does feel to me like he could be hard-headed. That's what I get with Ronaldo. Okay. But I feel like he's a professional.
Yes.
I feel like he's very professional. I feel like he treats this like a job. I feel like he has learned to shut out noise that isn't helpful to him. And I feel like he's kind of a bit of a know-it-all though, or something. But that feels more kind of like just his ideals or something like that.
Do you think now? And I think these are the two top like men, Ronaldo and Messi, but they're aged now. Like they're like the old guard coming to kind of their concluding. Yeah. You know, like Tom Brady coming to the end of their career as soccer football players. But do you feel like Messi is more of the two, the legacy for the two of them? And I know nothing about their statistics. I don't know who scored more goals, who had more assists or whatever. But do you feel like Messi is the one that people like feel more like a likable character?
Well, yeah.
Like they like Messi better.
Yeah.
Like Ronaldo because he has the skills, sure. But like when it comes to like like how some players, like maybe they weren't the best player, but they have like that likability factor. Do you think Messi has that over Ronaldo?
Yeah,
I don't know if you can answer that.
Well, yeah, I think his likability. Because it's a two-way street with him. He wants to be likable,
right? And the other guy just kind of wants.
I don't know. Ronaldo feels like I can see him kind of moving on from this to be like somebody that speaks or gives advice or tells people what his thoughts are for a job. I don't know, something like that.
Okay. All right. Well, there you have it. We didn't mention anyone from the U.S.
Sports.
I don't know if they had any star players or not.
That's all I looked at. I don't know.
Did the U.S. have a star player? I don't know if they do have a star player.
Honestly, I have no clue. I couldn't even answer that.
I don't know.
I'm in such a... I mean, but FIFA's everywhere. Like, went to McDonald's the other day, and they're like...
No, it's everywhere.
FIFA? I'm like, what does this have to do with my french fries? Like, seriously, like,
no, I know.
Going on?
It's unbelievable how many people from other countries came here. And I wonder, like, because, this tournament's going on for at least a month now,
yeah.
Would you say? Yeah, because we were in Boston in the middle of June. It's been a month. Do these people, like, just rent, like, Airbnbs for a month or two to come, like, from other countries?
I think you can't understand
what
it is to spend that much money to go see a game somewhere else.
No,
I think
can't.
That's just, but other people can conceptualize that, and you can't.
Yeah, I looked it up. The Norway, England was in Miami.
Yes.
An hour from us, whatever. But I wasn't going to pay $1,800
That's
a ticket.
how much it was.
For the nosebleeds.
Yes.
That's...
People did it, though.
Oh, yeah, they did.
They sure did.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that was a big complaint, just the ticket prices,
the pricing
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was just so big because, like, it was here this year and then, like, 4 years ago, because it's every 4 years, right? It was somewhere... Like in another country. Yeah. I don't even know.
I think they always go.
No, it's huge. But I mean for us, like for
us.
For Americans.
Yeah. For us, it was bigger. I think, again, I don't know anything about this. I think it was bigger this year because it was on our territory. Like next year, I don't know where, or 4 years, I don't know where it's going to be.
Maybe people get more into it now, though.
They could, yeah.
Because it's kind of like a fun thing to be part of.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
If you like sports. It almost seemed bigger than like Olympic buzz in a way.
It definitely did. I mean... It seems for them, these other countries, it's as big as our Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels as just as big.
It's so long.
Yeah, and it's long. It's like Super Bowl after Super Bowl after Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah. Maybe one day I'll get more into it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, we'll wait on that.
Yeah. Just wait on that.
We'll wait on that. All right. This podcast is for you and about you, and we're so glad you spent some time with us today.